Hey, we're out there, Cody here. Well, today the legendary Mel Brooks turns the big 100. And this man has had quite the career in Hollywood. Directed films like Spaceballs, Blazing Saddles. Today, I thought I'd mention the very first film he ever directed, the film The Producers. Came out in, I think, 1967. Brooks wrote and directed it. In fact, he won an Oscar for his efforts in writing it. And this film centers on a lowly has-been stage play producer named Max Bialystock, and he doesn't have much in his life now, but at one point he was on top of the world when it came to plays. And anyhow, now all he has to look forward to is charming older women. But he meets a lowly accountant named Leo Bloom, played by Gene Wilder, and Bloom is just throwing out a crazy idea. It'd be funny. What the irony is, if you start to write a flop, you could potentially make more money as opposed to writing a hit play. If you write a flop play and you raise the money, you could pocket the difference. Let's say you raise $1 million and the play only costs $60,000, you pocket what's left. But if you write a hit, you have to pay all the backers. And Bialystock is intrigued by this idea, so he's like, you know what? Let's do that. You and me, let's try a flop. Let's find a play and we'll produce it, and it'll be a surefire flop, and we'll make some money off of it. So Bialystock and Bloom is convinced, and so Bloom and Bialystock come together and they search and they do everything they can to create this god awful play, the worst god awful play they can, and they come across the play after hours of searching. It's called Springtime for Hitler. And they meet the writer, Friedkin, and he's a total loon. And they find the worst director they can find. They find someone named Roger Debris, and they find a man named LSD to play Hitler in the play. And they just worst cast, worst everything. They do everything they can to make this the worst play possible. So will this play be a hit or a flop? If you've never seen it, give it a watch. And I just wanted to say one more time, happy 100th birthday to the legendary Mel Brooks, and may the Schwartz be with you.